Hi folks, Joseph Kursky here with you for a short selected dive into selected ArcGIS Pro tasks, particularly suitable for those of you that are migrating from ArcMap or ArcGIS Desktop as it's also known. Let me say a few words before the hands-on portion of our workshop. First of all, ArcGIS Pro. It's the primary authoring tool for web maps, scenes, and layers. So you can author things and put them in the cloud. Nice. Also, 3D analytics and visualization tools are inside ArcGIS Pro. It's not a separate 3D thing. It's actually inside Pro. Image analysis. Think of it as your image analysis remote sensing workstation as well, and your spatial data science workstation, and integrating architecture, engineering, and construction, building information management, or BIM, and CAD, design files, tools, data sets, etc. into your ArcGIS Pro environment. It is integrated with this ArcGIS family of products: ArcGIS Online, ArcGIS Insights, ArcGIS Urban, the web mapping applications, story maps, dashboards, instant apps, the analytics, the mapping, the field tools, ArcGIS Field Maps, Survey 123, Quick Capture integrated in there too as well. So it's part of this family of products. It's powerful in part because it's connected. It's a connected environment. You've got a combined 2D and 3D experience, as you can see here in these screenshots. 64-bit, multi-threaded, uses the multiple cores on your computer, etc. It's a modern application. In other words, it's integrated. It looks like other tools that you use, Office 365. It's got the ribbon sort of interface with contextual menus. If you're in editing, you see the editing tools. If you're in sharing, you see the sharing tools, etc. It's got a simple user interface that's intuitive. It's much more intuitive, in my opinion, than ArcGIS Desktop or ArcMap ever was. Multiple maps and layouts that many people have wanted and asked us for years. Comprehensive analysis tools, simple search and query. You can search for tools, you can search for data, etc., and lots of functionalities, including AI-enabled tools and much, much more. Integration with the R statistics package, etc. But I want you to think about this not in terms of just ArcMap, ArcGIS Desktop to ArcGIS Pro migration. Think of it as sort of like you moving apartments or houses. You've got an old blender. Do you need to take that old blender with you? So think about things in a new way. It's a nice way for you to kind of rethink what you're doing with GIS and why you're doing it. It's part of this modern GIS paradigm. As you can see here, I'm not going to read all of these, but you can see as well as I can, you're not just going from one version of software to another. You're embracing this whole notion of GIS changing. It's part of this integrated cloud-based environment where you've got web maps and data services and interoperable libraries and packages, ArcGIS notebooks and coding, Python, etc. inside there. It's tied to a larger GIS community with GitHub, etc. So open data, sharing maps, tools, models, etc., much more easily than in the past. So it's this modern GIS paradigm. And ArcGIS Pro supports a seamless integration with web-based GIS, namely ArcGIS Online, or if you're running it on premises, ArcGIS Enterprise. It's integrated with those things. And also tied to the apps that I talked about, instant apps, dashboards, etc. And underlying all that is ArcGIS for development, for developers. You're engaged with the APIs and the SDKs and the coding that goes behind all of this. So it is much more integrated than GIS was in the past. That gives you a lot of power at your fingertips. And ArcGIS Pro includes machine learning and deep learning tools, classification, clustering, deep learning, and prediction, right? It's all about building a better world through GIS. So that's one of the reasons why I think Pro is quite an exciting thing to use. So in these next series of videos, we're going to do the following. We're going to have a video and a demo that I'm going to give on adding data, symbology, selecting, filtering, those sorts of core basics. We're also going to have a video on exporting, importing, and more. How do I get data from ArcMap into ArcGIS Pro? How do I move it to ArcGIS Online? Content management. How do I manage the content on my own device, in my ArcGIS Online organization, in ArcGIS Online that other people have created, and also libraries like the Living Atlas of the World? Vector analysis. How do I do vector analysis inside ArcGIS Pro? So a couple of short, hopefully very useful videos on that. And then raster analysis. How do I do raster analysis inside ArcGIS Pro with grids and images and so on. So those are the things that we're going to cover in the following videos. I hope they're useful, relevant, and I'd love to get your input and feedback. Thanks.